my man, Michael. When the moon hung soft and low, catching stardust in the night, you will be closer and closer. It was magic in the night. A sweet love song, a melody that I still can't recall. Young, my heart filled with dreams, to walk away with it all. Whoa, whoa, tenderly, won't you wash away my tears? How I wish you were here. Please don't go tenderly. A song of love, a beach romance, start her kisses in the sand. Two young hearts filled with fire, lost in never, never land. Oh, oh, tenderly, won't you wash away my tears? How I wish you were here. Please don't go tenderly. That's Michael Dancer, one of the greatest sax players I've ever heard, and a great human being, a beautiful man. Love you, Michael, I love you. Whoa, whoa, tenderly, won't you wash away my tears? How I wish you were here. Please don't go tenderly. Whoa, whoa, tenderly, won't you wash away my tears? How I wish you were here. Please don't go tenderly. God bless you, Michael. I'm going to miss you, my brother. This really hurts. Whew. Boy, I didn't think this was going to happen, but you know, that's the way it goes, man. I just love this man. The beautiful man. Incredible. I mean, you know, when we went down to Freeport, down there we were staying across from the racetrack down there in Jersey, at the Rickshaw Motel, and they had set up a music room, right? And of course, I got down there, man. And nobody else was down there. Only Tunes was down there, you know. So I walk in there, man, and oh, Johnny Lyons, Southside Johnny from the Asbury Jukes, he was down there too, because he was the musical director on that film. Most people don't realize that. Him and Kenny Vance, I guess, was the supervisor, or he was a supervisor. I don't know, whatever that. But I wasn't really playing much drums at that point, so I hadn't played in like a long time, and I sat down and I started listening. I asked them to put the tracks up, and because a lot of that stuff was done to playback. That was John Cafferty, the guy that wrote those tunes, who was actually the band that was playing them. And that was tunes that played those sax solos, right? And they were incredible. And then he showed up, and I've been listening to the soundtracks, and I was like in awe of this guy. And I'm listening to him play, and I can't play the drums cut for listening to him. And Johnny Lyons comes over to me and says, "You don't really play the drums, do you?" The good part of that story is, in the end, when we finished shooting the film, we had we went to a rap party, and they had a unit set up, everything set up to playback, and so that we could get up there and do some of the soundtrack, Dark Side, and a couple Tender Years, a couple of those, right? And when you're on camera, you can't miss a beat. If you're a drummer, you can't miss a beat. You got to play, man. The camera's on you. You can't miss, you got to play these tunes. The rest of the guys, they cut the frame and they're down there. They're doing whatever they're doing. They're not really playing. They're just playing the playback. They're not even really singing. They're, and there I am, I play. And Lyons comes over to me afterwards and he says, "Holy mackerel, man, you really play the drums." I said, "Yeah, I really do. Thanks to you, pal." Thank you, Johnny, wherever you are, man. God bless you. Another great musician. There were some great musicians hanging around on that film. Anyway, God bless them. So, this is for tunes, and this is in memory, a memoriam to the stuff that we did together, and just they played. These guys have been playing this stuff, and they've been playing it like nobody else can play it for 40 years, man. 40 years ago, that's when we did this thing, man. And they just, and John still got it. I think they're playing out this summer. I don't know if you get a chance to see Beaver Brown, John Cafferty, Beaver Brown Band. You should go and take a look, But in the meantime, I'm claiming these tracks right now, And there's lots of stories about Eddie, but I love the stories about me and tunes too. Anyway, I don't know, tunes. You had it all, buddy. I loved you, bro. Okay. Let's go. So let's move along here. This is the tune that I was just talking about. Okay. This is actually kind of the anthem of the song that became the big hit and sold like 9 million copies, right? This album was a huge success. The film was nowhere near the success that the movie was in the box office. It was the track that really lasted and really blew up, And Michael's career took off like that, I guess we all were doing pretty well after Eddie, but Michael Paré played Eddie, and I was Kenny Hopkins, the drummer in the band. Loved it, man. I loved working with those guys. Tom Berenger, Tom Berenger played the piano in the band. Matthew Lawrence, tunes, right? It was a kick. Helen Schneider played Eddie's girlfriend. She was a background singer, And Joe Pantoliano was our manager. God, what a character he was. I love Joey. Joey, if you're out there, Pants, come say hi. I hope to see you soon. I'd like to see all the guys soon. We've got to, it's more than overdue. So in any event, here we go. We're running out of time. I'm running out of music. That was just the end of that. So this is one, right? Here we go. See if you can get this one. The torchlight's coming down, nothing is real. She'll never know just how I feel. Walks out of the shadow, she walks like a dream. Make me feel crazy, make me feel so mean. Nothing's gonna save me from a love that's blind. We do that dark side across that line. You'll never know just how high. Look out of the shadow, she walks like a tree. Woo! Make it feel crazy, make it feel so deep. Nothing gonna take you from the love that's fine. She's too that dog trying to cross that line. Oh, on the dog side. Oh, yeah, yeah. On the dog side. Oh, yeah. Nothing gonna take you from love that's flying. Since you that dog try to cross that line. Woo! On the dog side. Oh, yeah. 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 All right. Yeah. Yeah. How about that, gang? We remember. Is anybody out there?
A lot of people are out there.
Are there a lot of people out there?
Hi.
We love you. We want to hear from you. Just tell us what you think.
Everybody loves Tunes.
Oh, man. Tunes is the greatest.
We love him.
Still the greatest. Never to be forgotten. He hacked every one of these things, man. That was him hacking that sax, baby. Boy, could he play. I loved hearing him play, man. I loved playing with him. You know, it was so real with him. It was just real, you know? And I guess, you know, in the band, when it came down to it, we were the only ones that were really playing that. You know, Behringer was behind the keyboard, and Michael's got the guitar below frame, and, you know, and when they're going to shoot their hands, they're shooting John, I guess, playing, or so, I don't know who they had doing that, right? And Matthew was playing the bass, but he wasn't playing the bass. He was holding it and doing it. I don't know what they were doing. But, you know, like I said, I was playing and Tunes was playing. Man, we were ripping. It was really cool. Anyway, God bless it. Oh, boy, those are days, man. I tell you what. Now, moving right along. What are we looking at time-wise here? Where are we?
7:13.
Oh, really? Wow, we just got started, man. Hey, anybody out there want to make a comment or say hello or?
R.I.P. Tunes, Cincinnati loves you.
Oh, great. Hey, great. Next time I'm in Cincinnati, man, take me to a Red game. No, I'm kidding. That's the last thing I want to.
So many great memories going to see him play over 45
God,
years.
I'm telling you, this band
Tunes
is
was
great.
a great friend to my sister who sadly died from a horrible accident.
Oh, God.
He played tender years on his sax at the funeral home.
Oh, my God.
We'll never forget.
That was Tunes.
R.I.P.
Oh, man.
We love you, Tunes.
You know, this is really, thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for showing up.
From Australia, we will miss you, Tunes. Thank you for your music.
Boy.
And those sax riffs.
Hey.
10 years will live in my memory forever. Amen.
You know, we were working on a tune. I sent him a tune that I just wrote that I wanted him to play on. It's a spiritual. Get on up, get on up. Get on up in the name of the Lord. And he was going to put a sax part on it for me. But I guess, you know, wasn't meant to be.
He's playing it in heaven.
Yeah, he's working it in heaven. Play it loud, brother. Play it all loud. They need it. You know, hey, we got a couple of sax players up there. Clarence is up there too, man. You know, Clarence Clemens, you know, Bruce's player. Actually, you know, Bruce, oh God, I love him too, man. You know, ever since he walked up to me on that boardwalk in Wildwood when I was shooting that movie with Robert Mitchum, shooting him Going Home with Brenda Vaccaro and Robert Mitchum, and he walks up and he says, "Hey, man, I'm wearing a sailor uniform. I have a fight scene that I've got to have with Mitchum where he dukes out the three of us sailors, right? One of those." And anyway. I was the biggest guy. So he comes up to me and he says, "Excuse me, sir. Could you tell me where they're shooting this movie here?" I looked at him. I said, "He's the same age I am. We are exactly the same age." He said, "Sir? Did you just call me sir?" Yeah, he said, "Well, yeah, you man, you're in a uniform, dude. I gotta respect the uniform." That was 1972. He was playing Max's Kansas City. It was just a 3-man unit at that point. And and he said, "Why don't you come down, man? Check it out." And I did. We had a great night. It was a great night. That was a great unit, just when it was just the three of them. That was, oh boy. I don't want to give away that. Okay, so we're moving on. And this is another one of my favorites. These are all from the album, all from the film. And I played every single one of these tracks. I was a guy. I was really into it. I was spinning drumsticks, and I came out my bag. You know what I mean? And Toon's got a kick out of it, man. He'd look over and he'd just crack up. It was great. He'd be blowing sweet, man. That guy could blow some tunes. He really could. He was great. Oh God, I'm gonna miss you, buddy. Anyway, all right. I wish we could do requests, but we don't have that much time. We're just a little show here. And I gotta give my props to my wife, who's the producer here, and she's running 5 cameras, people, at the same, 2 of them live, and and 3 of them that are for later on when we're gonna cut some stuff together. And if you want to get in touch with us, we're at willie.gilly.us@gmail.com, right? Or you can go to our website, which is williegilly.com. And we've got stuff. We've got, anything that anybody that buys anything today, I'm going to look to put it to a fund for Toons and his many kids, his many families. Toons had, let me see, 9 kids, 20 grandchildren, 29 great-grandchildren, and 2 great-great-grandchildren. And he was still playing his sax. When did he have time for that? I don't even know. Practice. Talk about practice, right? Whoa. I mean, wow, what a guy. Okay, where are we at here? Let's moving right along. This is, oh, there's that last note. Yeah, there you go. I need a woman, special touch. I need a lover, so trust. I want you, baby, so it's true. There's just one thing I will do for you. Never say, get down on my knees. Hey. Ooh, baby, I'm wild. A love is just ready to fire. I know I want you by my side. I ain't begging, I got my pride. Never say, get down on my neck. Hey. All I need is to set my soul free. All I want is you to walk that line with me. Holla out now, baby. Oh, yeah. You give me loving with a flying heart. I want you baby, but you never stop. Ooh, baby, you're my one desire. I'm the man that you can't deny. What can I say? Get down on my neck, hey. Hey, get down on my neck, hey. Hey, get down on my neck, hey. Oh yeah. Now I get down on my knees all the time because, man, I'll tell you what, the good Lord is what got me here, what's kept me here, what keeps me going. And I'm sure he played a huge part in Toon's life. You know, as a matter of fact, today I was working at a vacation Bible camp at our church, right? Tons and tons of kids, man. It was great to see the spirit at work in these children. So fine, you know. I mean, a shout out to Calvary Chapel Grace Fellowship, man. It's just a great place, Tuxedo, New York. You know, and Sunday, actually, we're going to be there Sunday. We got some things to do in the meantime that I don't really want to discuss on air, but oh God. Anyway, Sunday we got a revival tent down there, man. There's going to be baptisms and everything. So if you happen to be in Tuxedo and you want to find Jesus, that's the place to be. You definitely want to be out there at Sloatsburg Park, right down there in the Tuxedo area, down in Sloatsburg, New York. Easy to find. And you're not going to miss us, man. I'm telling you, it's a big tent revival. That's what they call it. That's exactly what it's going to be. Lots of great food, lots of great music. There's lots of great people. I mean, the people are just the best. You know, I love them. They're just the best. You know, so yeah, if you show up, Jesus is waiting.
Be ready to eat, Wolf.
And be ready to chow down. You know, there you go. All right, now, what do we got here? Where are we at? How are we doing time-wise?
We're fine.
We are?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I want to apologize on that other number. I forgot to grab my D harp on that second number. Well, anyway, whatever it goes. See, here we go. Now, here we are. This next tune, okay. Well, let it speak for itself. They all speak for themselves, man. What a great soundtrack. Everybody dig that soundtrack or what? How great was that? Now, I was thinking about doing Run Around Sue, you know, and that stuff. But those were Dion's. That's a Dion tune. And, you know, these are John's, man. This is really the Eddie soundtrack, right? The rest of the stuff was remakes and covers and stuff like that, which are all great. I love doing covers, man. I mean, I love singing covers. The Allman Brothers, you know, the Creedence, you know, Doobies, anybody. I'll sing anything, man. I love to sing, and I love to sing for God, man. It's just there's nothing like it, you know. In any event, and our church is, you know, has a worship team, so we get it together. They're going to be down there playing too, and they are good. There's no question about it. Calvary Chapel Grace Fellowship, Tuxedo, New York. Look them up. They're online. As a matter of fact, Pastor Bill Penna every Sunday does, you know, he does a broadcast too. Actually, 2 at 9 and 11, right? Yeah. So I'm plugging the church. How about that? Anyway, okay. Now what do we got here? Uh-oh. Anybody know those 3 notes?
Just play it.
What? Come on. What do you
mean?
What?
7:23. You got to get.
Oh, I got to get going here. Everybody's thinking what we got to do. Open up that door and let's go play my sport. Wild summer nights, baby. Wild summer nights, baby. Wild summer nights, baby. Wild summer nights. Summer nights. Strangers coming down the road. Okay, I just like ships on rivers that river. Okay, yeah, like my neighbor. Everybody big things like that. Sidewalk serving and speaking of the band. Good night, big ship caravan. Oh, Lord, and no more. And then play my score. Wild summer nights, baby. Wild summer nights, baby. Wild summer Oh, yeah. All right. I got to go right into my last note. Hey, listen, everybody. Check us out, willygilly.com. We'd love to hear from you, right? Right now, I'm going to close out with a tune that I wrote and, sent the tunes to, as a matter of fact. This one's called Too Old to Be Too Good. And it's one of mine. And I'm this is what it's about. Here we go. They told me when I started I had promise. They promised when they told me they'd be there. Somewhere on the way they lost direction. And so you see, I ended up nowhere here. This isn't nowhere, honey. Told them when they told me I was listening. They told me as I listened that they cared. But somehow they didn't get my message. And all in love and glory is just not fair. Now I'm just too old to be too good. I should have done more things the way I should. I'm scared to have to say that it had to go that way. Now I'm just too old to be too good. I walked along the skyway to the heavens. Hey, look, there's tunes. The stars above kept calling out my name. I'll be there not too long, pal. And I didn't see, got the better part of me. So I gave up chasing women, wine, and fame. If I had it all to do again tomorrow, I can't promise that I wouldn't play their game. Tomorrow now is come, my playing days are done. Thank you all for coming just the same. Now I'm just old to be too good. I should have done more things the way to have to say that it had to go that way. Now I'm just too old to be too good. I'm glad that I can say that it all turned out okay. Now I'm just too old to be too good. God bless you all. God bless you, Tunes. We love you. Hey, everybody, come on back. We got lots more to give. We'd love to give it to you. Every single one of you. Peace.